Hello, and welcome to Indiana Innovates, presented by Media Fuel, your monthly roundup of what's in Indiana tech. I'm Jennifer Hallowell, Executive Director of the Indiana Technology and Innovation Association. Today, my guest host is Brent Oakley, CEO of Fishers-based Vibenomics and ITIA board member. Thanks for joining us, Brent.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here, Jennifer.
So Vibenomics is a location-based audio, advertising, and experience company. Tell us a little bit more about it and the platform that you offer to enhance the vibe of a space and also generate revenue.
Yeah. So studies show that background music can influence how long someone spends in a store, how much they buy, the types of products that they even purchase. So we have simply used technology to bring in a lot of data points and creative and all of those things, blend them together through a cloud-based software platform to make sure that we're hitting customers with the right music at the right time with the right information. So today we currently are in 49 states, over 6,000 locations, hitting about 21 million people a day. So we built a nice little network out of Fishers, Indiana, and it's been a lot of fun.
That's great. And you recently announced a new partnership with the grocery store chain Hy-Vee, which will put you in 400 locations across the Midwest. Tell us why you're excited about that partnership.
Yeah, Hy-Vee has been a great partner for us. They're extremely progressive on their technology initiatives, and they're bringing together this immersive experience when you're in their stores where there's video displays and audio and everything's driven in the same way that you might think about the digital space and the virtual world. They're bringing that same engagement to physical locations, which we are all creatures of wanting to go to stores. 90% of people still buy most of their groceries at the grocery store. So you want people to have that experience at point of sale, and that's really what Hy-Vee has partnered with us to do.
Well, great. Congratulations on that, and happy to see Vibenomics continue to grow, and a Fishers-based company makes it even better.
Yeah, thank you.
So now let's look at what's in the news in Indiana Tech today.
The 2022 TechPoint Mira Awards are coming up at the end of the month. The Mira Awards celebrate and honor the best tech in Indiana. After 2 years of hosting virtual events, the Mira Awards will be in person this year. Joshua Hall with the TechPoint team is joining us to give us a preview of this year's event. Joshua, what are some of the award categories and nominees that you're most excited about this year?
Yeah, thank you, Brent. Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite category, but I'd probably say the Talent Impact Award, which is brand new this year. Attracting and hiring talent is a huge driver of the tech industry. And this new category celebrates the programs and initiatives that are influencing those, vital pipelines into Indiana tech careers. I will tell you, I'm excited about how many brand new nominees we have this year, meaning like people and companies that have never before entered the Mira Awards. I think it's a great indicator of how healthy and robust the tech ecosystem is here in Indiana, that nearly half of our nominees did their best work or had their best year ever despite all of the challenges they faced during the pandemic.
Sounds like some incredibly innovative companies. 2 state programs were nominated for awards: the Indiana Office of Technology and the Indiana Executive Council on Cybersecurity. Can you share more about these programs and the impact that they're having on Indiana's tech ecosystem?
Sure. People often overlook the significant technology initiatives that government must undertake in order to just stay current and secure. I mean, especially now when, cyber attacks and breaches are in the news every day. The work that the Indiana Office of Technology is doing to really help fill the talent pipeline is interesting because they're working with the Department of Workforce Development to help career changers get on the job training and then move into tech careers. So that's, I think, a great program filling that pipeline. And then the Cybersecurity Council has created a strategic framework that's essentially moved Indiana like from the bottom tier when it comes to cybersecurity to the top tier for cybersecurity preparedness. So there's actually a lot of great work going on in state government when it comes to tech achievements as well.
Thanks, Joshua. The Mira Awards are being held April 23rd at the JW Marriott in downtown Indianapolis.
For our Around Indiana segment, we're featuring a new accelerator program in the defense tech sector. The Naval Surface Warfare Center, Crane Division, is partnering with the mill in Bloomington and others to launch the Propels Accelerator. Propels will provide entrepreneurs and small businesses the opportunity to bring patented government technology to market. I'm joined by Annie Bullock with the Technology Transfer Office at Crane. Annie, why is Crane launching this accelerator, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Hi Jennifer, thank you so much for letting me join you today. We are really excited about the Propels Accelerator. Over the past few years, we have worked to strengthen our connection with the local entrepreneur ecosystem within the Indiana uplands. The opportunity to work with the mill gives us a new community to introduce to NSWC Crane and to our portfolio of innovative technologies. This accelerator program, developed in conjunction with the mill, is designed to introduce entrepreneurs and small businesses to working with a federal laboratory, give them the skills needed to bring patented technology to market, and to connect those entrepreneurs and small businesses with the vast network of partners and resources available in Indiana. The accelerator program is tailored to guide the development of a commercialization plan, define the value proposition and customer market for Navy-developed technology, and build a team capable of bringing a product or service to market. We hope these entrepreneurs and small businesses will then go on to pitch at the Radius Indiana Defense Innovation Pitch Competition this summer for the chance to win a prize package.
You recently held a Crane Tech Expo to kick off the Propels Accelerator. What kind of technology was featured and has the possibility for commercialization?
We had a great lineup of technologies that were exhibited at the Tech Expo. Just to touch on a few examples, on display was a drone tracker for identifying and detecting drones that intrude into restricted airspace. Potential applications for this technology are not just military, but for use in law enforcement, security, and to monitor against unwanted trespassers. Another technology that was demonstrated at the Expo is a tool that has actually been set up and in use at the Greene County General Hospital for the past 18 months. Our engineers developed a system to check for fevers as people passed a checkpoint. So instead of having to get your temperature taken with a thermometer when you enter the hospital, the tool tells a nurse if someone has an elevated temperature. This tool has the potential to be used in many applications, not just healthcare. That's just a couple of examples of the exciting technologies we featured.
When is the application deadline for Propels, and who should apply?
The Tech Expo just wrapped up on the 14th, and registration for the Propels Accelerator is open until April 22nd. If you would like more information about any of the technologies demonstrated at the Expo or about the accelerator, please feel free to reach out to the Technology Transfer Office at NSWC Crane or the mill.
The 6-week accelerator begins in May and runs through June. We look forward to seeing amazing tech products and new companies come out of this program. Thank you so much for joining us, Annie.
Thanks so much for having me, Jennifer. You can visit themill.link/propels to apply.
For our Imagine segment, I'm here with Dan O'Toole, Chairman and CEO of DroneDek, based in Lawrence, Indiana. DroneDek is producing the Mailbox of the future. It's designed to securely receive deliveries from packages delivered by traditional drivers to those delivered by drone or automated vehicles. Dan, tell us about the Smart Mailbox and how your product aims to change the way that packages are delivered.
Great, thanks for having me, Brent. DroneDek is consolidating all delivery to one point, which would be aerial drone delivery, robotic delivery, unmanned driverless vehicle delivery, as well as conventional delivery. So we're excited to present that.
Yeah, amazing. Excited to learn more about it.
Thanks.
Your product includes several high-tech safety and security features. Can you share more about the TechSmart Mailbox and how it's intended to work?
Yeah, absolutely. You have smart mailbox or smart cars, computers, smart homes, all those things, but the mailbox has yet to catch up. It was invented in 1858, so we're disrupting it for the first time, and we've got great features like a heated and cooled cargo area. Every DroneDek has a built-in charging station. and we've got a 911 alert system which we're really excited about. If you have an emergency at your home, you hit the 911 icon on your DroneDek app. It says police, fire, ambulance. If you need the fire department, you press that. It sends an automated dispatch to the fire department. At the same time, your DroneDek starts strobing red and white lights. So when first responders come in your neighborhood, they immediately identify your house. We think time is life, right? So hopefully we can save some lives and give all these great services along with delivery and security and all those things.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's how quickly things are changing and evolving in our world. It's fascinating. And it's a fascinating, innovative product that you're building. So congratulations. It's on the edge of technology that you're doing right here in Indiana. So
Right.
Very exciting. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me, Brent. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
For this month's policy initiative, we're joined by State Senator Travis Holdman from Markle, Indiana, to hear about legislation he advanced this session to help Indiana communities attract talent. The Workforce Retention and Recruitment Program will provide local communities with a framework to incorporate talent attraction strategies and provide incentives to recruit or retain workers. That could include grants or loans for individuals who choose to stay, relocate, or work remotely in the community. Senator Holdman, what is your vision for this new program, and how do you think it will help address the talent needs facing our state?
Well, we have a workforce shortage in Indiana, and I think it's just another tool in the toolbox that allows for local government, local units, entities to come up with ideas on their own. I think there's just a number of things that can be done and things I haven't even thought of that locals may think of by way of incentivizing folks as a recruitment tool or retention tool for labor. Such things as assume their state tax liability through a reimbursement program, maybe reimburse them or pay for some college tuition credits. Just a number of things that could be done. Moving expenses, perhaps. There's no set limit on what can be done as long as the guidelines are followed in the legislation.
Absolutely. Senator, your talent attraction effort was part of a larger economic development bill that Governor Holcomb recently signed into law. How will this new law modernize Indiana's economic development strategies and compete to attract the high-growth, high-tech companies of the future?
Well, the language from Senate Bill 4, which was the Workforce Recruitment and Retention Program, actually got folded into 361, which is the Economic Development Corporation Agency Bill, which Senator Mishler and I carried together. I think it really moves Indiana along. One of the things that Secretary Brad Chambers did when he started the job was to go to places like Texas and North Carolina and Tennessee, Arizona, places that we can compete with for those jobs, especially high-paying jobs, to find out what it was that they did that was able to fast-track businesses coming to their state. And that legislation, 361, is pretty much modeled after all the things that take place in those other states that we compete with and that beat us to the finish line many times because they're much more ready to bring that company to the state and get the ground broken and find the employees than what Indiana has done in the past. And I think 361 will be key to moving us forward from an economic development standpoint.
We're excited about these efforts to move Indiana forward and grateful for your leadership. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, it's my pleasure. I hope folks don't decide that everything got done in this session. So much of what we did in this session will need to be followed up with an appropriation in the coming session, starting in January. And so I think we need to keep our foot on the pedal to make sure that we fund adequately all the programs that we've put forth in this session, and especially all those efforts in Senate Bill 361, which has become law, because without the dollars to make this happen, it's just going to be nothing more than just the paper it's written on. So we need the support of folks like yourself to help us get across that finish line in the next session with appropriation dollars. Thank you all.
And that's our show for today. If you are interested in joining ITIA and being part of our efforts to move Indiana's technology industry forward, we'd love to have you.
That's right, Brent. ITIA is the statewide association representing Indiana's technology companies and entrepreneurs to ensure Indiana is the best place to live and work in tech. Join us today at indianatechnology.org and follow us on Twitter. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, Media Fuel, for the production of this show, and thank you for tuning in. Join us next time to learn what's in Indiana Tech.